Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Gonna have Josiah back on tomorrow night. Tonight, I just want to have a nice sit down and chill. I just want to have like a separate show. Get the lads back on tomorrow so they can have some fun. But how is everyone? Just want to know how you're all doing. But of course, welcome back to the Steel Chair. It's always good to have great people in saying hello, talking, doing nothing except that. What's up, Chester? Like I say, today I just want to sit and chill. But we'll have our usual show back tomorrow. Usual show tomorrow, but for now, let's just have a laugh, eh? That's the plan. Because quite frankly, that's the best thing. Especially when we've got a great audience like yourselves. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Obviously, I know it can be a manic night when you've got nothing prepared. That's why I'm just doing it like this. I have nothing prepared. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because it's one of those days where I'd rather just enjoy what's unexpected. Because that's pretty much how I roll. What's unexpected can be really insightful. So, what I want is basically for anybody just to ask whatever you want. Ask whatever you want, say what you want, have a laugh. Maybe this turns into a members only video. Maybe it does. If it does, that means you've got a lot of carefree preparation for that. What's up, Carl? Catherine in with her stroke twist of fate. Raw was excellent last night. Said no one. True. What match am I looking forward to? A double or nothing. The world title match, the fatal four way when Tekla beats three dumb bitches, and I'm looking forward to Swerve versus Joe. Takeshita versus Okada will be a good match. I'm just not sure what levels I am right now for it because they've both been on different sides of work recently that I've got no clue. I've got no clue how to feel about it. It'll be a fun one. I just don't know. The match is on 0 hour. You mean the matches that haven't been announced yet? I'll tell you this though, I'm not looking forward to Stadium Stampede just because I don't see the point in it. A tag team I quit match though will be interesting. Willow Nightingale versus Windsor will only be good if Windsor wins. Bandito versus Swerve has the makings of something really special here. Overall, it's a good card. I would only add one more match, and that's it. I don't think this card needs so many because what they've got, you could really stretch. Like, if you look at those 8 matches, you could get 3.5 hours of good quality pay per view matches without needing to add to this. If you add one more, you get maybe 3 hours 45. That's fine. That's more than enough. It doesn't need to go any longer. I would genuinely like maybe one more match and that's it. Like I would add maybe a national title defense for Davis or add a Ring of Honor match, you know? But I don't think he needs anything else after that. But what do you lot think? And obviously I am a week away from my driving test, so that's going to be hilarious. Well, second attempt. So by this time next Tuesday, you guys will find out if I've passed or failed. But like I say, this is a sit down session with the steel chair. So you guys don't need to talk about wrestling tonight. You can talk about absolutely anything. Can we send a card if you pass your test? You don't need to. I think what would be nice is just for you guys just to have fun. But I did get a lot of suggestions for the membership videos, so I am going to take every single one into consideration, and I'm thinking that I'm going to do potentially them all. I think I can do them all. Yes, I have. Sup, Xavier? 4. 4. This is a really good film. Mhm. Yeah, I was really impressed with it. It's got the potential to be right up there. Like some of the best films. Like, is that good? My Day was all right. It's had a fair bit in it. It's had quite a few things today. Um, Good thing right now is it's nice and quiet, so I can just sit and chat to you guys, and we can have some fun. But yeah, it was quite a day. But I'm just glad that I'm on here, can sit back, chat with you guys, and just enjoy the show. How was all your days? And obviously, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I would really do appreciate it. If you want to become a member of the channel, there is a membership program. Feel free. I am going to be starting my member videos really soon. We do have a quiz coming up next month as well, so stay tuned for that. Oh, bless her. Or bless him, sorry, obviously him or her, I don't know. Bless them, but I hope they feel better soon. Day is good, still at work and is about to end in 30 minutes. Oh, that's decent then. Billy winning a quiz this time. Um, More luck with hell freezing over than Billy winning a quiz. Billy wouldn't win a quiz even if he was the last man on Earth. Because there'd be no one to ask the questions. Oh, damn, is what the quiz said when Billy took part. Yeah, something along those lines. You'll still never win a quiz. Hot weather. It's been a mixture here for us today. It's been, well, it's sunny right now, but it was raining earlier as well. Are you excited for the World Cup? Um, Tournament wise, yes. Overall, no, because there's still so much shit going on, and I hate the fact that there's going to be a halftime show at the World Cup final. Like that fucks me over. Like I don't want to see the World Cup final have a halftime show. I hope the stadium gets struck by lightning. Oh, that's nice. Nice on that one, Carl. You can't beat a Game Boy, man. Got more chance of re-saying he believes. No, I do not. The irony is I've met him. Like, I've met him. Like, honestly, I think everything that, no offense that this is going to sting some people, but here's a reality check. Everything Americans touch when it comes to tournaments, they ruin. Like, they ruin it. Like, presentation wise, financially, brilliant. Adding in a halftime show with performance that doesn't matter ruins it. Just show that you are one of the biggest countries on earth by putting on a great tournament where you actually might do something. Instead, don't ruin the spectacle by having a halftime show. Like, there isn't any need. The World Cup is already a spectacle. Like the World Cup itself is already the tournament of all tournaments. It doesn't need a oh Shakira. We don't need that crap. You know what I mean? Like we don't need that bollocks. Just give us a great tournament, and hopefully your president this time doesn't get missed. What's up, Mo? Sitting here watching replay of Raw. Unlucky. Still doing times for guys, which I hope are coming back soon. Fuck knows if they're coming back, mate. You know. I'm not too bad. How are you doing? Yeah, halftime shows are clownish. I genuinely hate halftime shows. Yeah, football now no longer means anything in its own bloody sport. Like I hate that. It's like the NFL. The NFL doesn't have a bloody halftime show all the way up, and then you get the Super Bowl. Oh, we're gonna do a halftime show because we may as well get some shitty rapper. Halftime. Hips don't lie. Halftime show. Oh, I got myself a halftime show. We don't want that crap. I wish there was more people that would just come out and say, fuck these halftime shows. I really do. I really do. No, I just gave you something that's meme worthy. Like, that's my generosity. But, oh, I can't stand halftime shows. Yep. Millions of movie trailers. Oh, for feck's sake. Tonight on Live. So, Dan, basically, you want to just raid the kitchen. Fair enough. When it comes to the general question of like guys that'll be back soon, I don't know. From what I'm hearing, I don't know. I haven't watched a live Raw or SmackDown since when you guys forced me to do a fucking watch along. When you right sons of bitches made me do a watch along for a foreign show. And when I say foreign show, I mean foreign to me. So when it was the Spanish show, was it Spanish or was it the Italian one? Either way, fuck you guys. But we are celebrating a good milestone. A really good milestone. Are you ready? Are you ready for this one? It's a great one. Another back-to-back show where Maria's not present. I wonder who she's going to be supporting at the World Cup. If they did music before the World Cup, would you be fine with it? Yeah, that's fine because I've seen World Cup opening ceremonies. Like, I don't mind an opening ceremony. Just make sure that if you have someone who's going to kick a football into the net, they don't actually miss it this time. Mind you, Diana Ross can't move that much anymore, so you might need to get someone else. No clue who though. I don't know. Honestly, Mo, see the best thing. Just don't. You already enjoy other forms of wrestling. Don't waste yourself. There's no point. Just look at them. Like you know WWE is that bad that they're copying a TNA angle. Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I? WWE are copying a TNA angle. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling has been absolutely brilliant. Genuinely, they are right up there right now for one of the best run promotions in wrestling. Yep, rest in peace, Tom Kane, voice of the Powerpuff Girls, voice of Professor Umanatron, and Master Yoda from the Clone Wars. I don't know if Covalent TV will be back. I've been seeing them do their I've been seeing them do posts and stuff on their socials, like Facebook and shit, but nothing else. They've been doing really well. They're genuinely in the top 3 best run promotions in wrestling. I'm not kidding. Oh, and you know when I told you that they're copying a TNA angle? I wasn't kidding, by the way. Quite literally. It's AEW, Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, and Pro Wrestling Noah. New Japan and Stardom are in 4th and 5th. This is what WWE are copying. And if you want context, I'll gladly explain it. Did you do the pick results from Ring of Honor? Yes, we do unfortunately have another champion. I lost my title belt, which pisses me off. But apart from that, show was really good. We had a lot of good results. Really well done from those that took part as well, including yourself. MLW is going to pass up TNA. MLW doesn't even know TNA exists now. They're like, fuck you guys. Like, TNA were in my greatest of books, my good books, and they just pissed me off. But they're copying the Kurt Angle retirement. Kurt Angle went into retirement as kayfabe because he got injured. But he came back, signed a Jeff Jarrett open contract, and he wrestled him in an exhibition because it wasn't a wrestling match. It's exactly what Brock Lesnar's done. Claimed he's retired, signed a contract. Dr. Loomis and Halloween, that is true. Question: what normal type will you run with in the solo series? It'll be Persian or Snorlax. Yep, the Leon Slater situation did piss me off because you could have done 2 birds, 1 stone. You could have had the youngest record set in TNA. Leon Slater, the youngest ever X Division champion, plus Leon Slater, the longest reigning champion. But no, they decided not to do it. We will reach the record, and then we're going to lose to somebody who just isn't on Leon Slater's level. I actually tuned into TNA just for that. I tuned in to see if they had the balls to break the record. But the minute I got into like 10 minutes of the match, I was like, cut close. No balls. Tommy Dreamer. More like Daydreamer. Delirious. More like, oh, delusion. Fire them all. Get away from WWE. Chelsea 1-0. Ooh. I think I'm only lost 1 match. Yep. That is the one that yeah, it was, I think. I think that was the only one. I'll tell you just now. It's all in our Discord. If you ever get a chance to join our Discord, you'll be able to view all the predictions. Yep, just the Ace Austin match, bud. which is very well done because that was actually a really close one. But again, you just don't bet on my guy Lee Moriarty. You don't bet against the man. Although his title reign has to end soon. I think Ace Austin will win if they do a rematch. Like, I hope they do it as a rematch because it would be a lot of fun. Chelsea 1-0 down is good for West Ham. The irony that Chelsea today can decide the fate of a London club's future is absolutely hilarious. I think Chelsea fans might give up their presence today, for this, depending on what happens. Their social media accounts will be logged out for quite a while. Bournemouth beating City 1-0 at half time. No, I'm not surprised. WWE has got a creative mind. That company, when you have to copy every other company because you're creatively dead, makes you desperate. That's because they're using the TNA guys. They're using the likes of Bobby Roode, Joseph Parks. They're using Petey Williams. They're using Jeremy Borash. Going, oh, what storylines did you guys have back in the day that worked for TNA? You tell us that one? That's what they're doing. They have, but the delusional crackpots won't recognize it. They're refusing to. I'm just the only one that sees sense and went, fuck this, I'm out. Like, I can't stand the fact that so many NXT talents have already won TNA championships. Like, that already has made it worse. Like, it's such a one-sided bullshit fake partnership. Like, and it's always people going, oh, I see the defenses, by the way. This is why I logged out of Twitter. I see them all the time going, oh, this is actually helping them because even if you have someone like an Ariana Grace to win the Knockouts title, then you put it on someone else from NXT to win a title, look at all the exposure. And I'm going, you fucking bunch of bastards. If this was AEW winning a fucking TNA title, because again, we've got evidence. If this was an AEW talent win the TNA title, they'd be going, oh, it's just Tony Khan trying to dominate the situation. Tony Khan burying AEW talent. No, not at all. But whatever you believe, should Kenny Omega have dropped the TNA World title and the Impact World title to Josh Alexander instead of Christian Cage? Yes. Was Christian Cage still the right choice? Absolutely. It's not burying the situation at all. But hey ho. And by the way, before anyone says anything, I still didn't agree with that partnership either, because in the end, it didn't really, nothing happened anyway, because they backed out on both sides really quickly, and that's why it didn't work. But the reality of it is simple. I just think it's absolutely funny that one side it's all a problem, the other is they're getting exposure. Don't kid yourself. You're just tribal pricks. What's your thoughts on Tony Khan calling out a WWE with their TV deal issue? I didn't know that he did. When? I haven't been, like, I logged into my Twitter the other day, and then after that, I've not been back on it since. So I haven't got a fucking clue. But if he has called them out, good for him, because again, they're not making good use of TV because their TV product is wank. What's up, Abu? And you notice how you don't hear a peep of how bad TNA has been since working with. Yep. Unless you're someone who's not afraid to call them out and criticize the product, no one else is going to say anything. That's why I'm glad that I've called out for how bad it is. There is some elements of good there, but that doesn't overshadow the fact that it's still being run into the ground by people that don't know what they're doing. All right, okay. I haven't seen it, but what I will say is if he has called out, good for him. it's good to see someone calling it out. Shit has to be done. So fair play. I can't stand like things that just don't add up. You know what I mean? And it bugs me when people use this excuse to get tribal, whereas I'm presenting evidence. Evidence. See, that was funny. Evidence to support the situation rather than just saying it for my own needs of just starting a riot. You know, like I think I think people don't want to praise anything in one particular company because it feels like the elements to it stands out. Whereas I stick by the right. If I see something that's good, I will call it out. Like if I see something that I like, I will praise it and I'll call it out for that reason. But if it's overshadowed by something shit, I'm going to have to reiterate the fact that this was overshadowed. Yeah, I seen the Double or Nothing got it. Josiah, block all your Arsenal mates now. I don't engage with them about football because they don't know what they're talking about. Oh wait, no, only one of them does. Arsenal fans are the strangest crew around. Evening, Reese. What's up, James? And evening all. I knew Lesnar wasn't retiring yet. Bloody called it. I can categorically say I got that wrong. I thought Lesnar was done. But what I will say though is, upon reflecting on it, I stand by what I said. They're copying the TNA Kurt Angle fake retirement situation. People are going to say, "Oh, he's done a Mark Henry." No, I think he's doing a Kurt Angle. Like for me, this is Lesnar's most personal rivalry in quite some time. It makes sense for him to come back and go after Obafemi, but I don't see him having any involvement. I don't see him having any involvement with Gunter. He is doing another Angle call. Yeah, he is. He's doing Kurt Angle 2011 when he returned to beat the shit out of Jeff Jarrett, Genesis. Sharp Roy Sheen. None of your batshit behavior of the day. Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Tell you what, though, I thought it was absolutely fantastic the way that they've behaved about Southampton getting expelled from the playoff final. That was mental. Don't spy on your opposition. That's all you need. That's all you need to remember. Southampton would have won those games without needing to do it. Yeah, you're going to get the NXT X. You're going to get the NXT X Division Championship. Mark my words. And then after that, I will. That'll be it for me. I'll be done. Like that for me will be the worst thing ever. Oh, it's Ringside News. Oh, that guy's still a wanker. Yes, we were given a goal that shouldn't have been a goal, and it's now been confirmed it should never have been a goal. But Celtic exist. Yeah, whoever was spying on opposition they should be brought before the board. They did ruin the cruiserweight title. You know what's worse is the cruiserweight classic in 2016. No, cruiserweight classic in 2018. That was actually good. Before anyone comes on here and goes, "Oh, I'm going to just be completely against. I'm going to completely shit on WWE for everything." No, no, no. The cruiserweight classic was great because we got Kota Ibushi, we got Zack Sabre Jr. You know what I mean? We got some shit quality. But then you had Cedric Alexander beat Kota Ibushi, and then that's you lost a generational talent for good. They actually lost a generational talent because of Cedric Alexander. That's how fucking hilarious they are. Who is your favorite Knockouts champion in TNA history since it was revealed? Easy, Taylor Wilde. And before anyone says, why not Deonna? Because Deonna's my favorite double champ. But nah, I grew up on the original Knockouts division, and I wish Deonna was a part of it. But honestly, Taylor Wilde for me was, fuck me, she was awesome. Taylor Wilde is one of the best natural wrestlers. The only woman I wish that won the Knockouts title that never done it was about to say her name, then a bundle of emotion came through me. You know who? You know which woman I wish won the title. ODB was great. I was about to say her name, but if I did, I would have genuinely started feeling a lot of emotion. Whew. One second. Let me just. One second. I'm good. I was about to say. I was about to say her name, but then you just know you remember what happened to them. You know. The one person I wish that won the Knockouts title was Daphne. I love Daphne. Like she was genuinely one of my favorite women's wrestlers of all time, and I hate what happened to her. I fucking hate Dixie Carter for that. I hate that fucking that giant elephant that crushed her. I hate the fucking unnecessary table spot in that Bound for Glory Monsters Ball match that fucking ruined her for life. And I hate the fact that they did not cover her medical bills. Instead, they just gave her 1,000 merchandise items just to pay shit off. It's one of the dark things about TNA that I hate. And they're all fucking scum for it. But glad you're feeling a bit better, mate. Now, James asked a good question. Thoughts on Scotland's World Cup squad? Che Adams, Lyndon Dykes, Kenny McLean, besides the halfway line goal, Grant Hanley, Anthony Ralston. Why do they keep getting bloody rewarded? Why do they keep getting rewarded? It is so fucking disgusting. I'm not kidding. I am sick of seeing them in a Scotland shirt. Josh Doig, why is he not in the squad? Why is Lennon Miller not there? For once, why is Ollie McBurney not in the squad? He's actually earned it with Hull City. Why is Oliver Burke not in the squad? He's earned it. I'm not kidding. Why are they not there? They've earned the right to be there. It's fucking disgusting. Apart from that, the rest of the squad is good. Although it proved my point about goalkeepers. Our goalkeeper position, we're fucked. Nathan Patterson, yeah, at least he's had some minutes though to get into the squad, which is fine. Aaron Hickey, I'm good with him in the squad. Ben Doak, I'm surprised he got called up. Why is Ryan Gold not there? He's consistently good in the States. Lewis Morgan plays in the States. He knows the landscape. He would have been good, but I get it. He rewards players for their like inclusion squads. I get that, but some of these players actually would have done something. Ugh. Besides the blonde bitch and Nikki Bella, who's your least favorite women's wrestler of all time? Lacey Von Erich. Jesus wept. What an insult to a legacy. She brings shame to the Von Erich family. Oh, and Elena Black. And Nikita Lyons. And Lyra Valkyria. And Becky Lynch. And Charlotte Flair. And Thunder Rosa. And Jamie Hayter. And Tori. And the cat. I don't do it for Gavin, I do it for me. There's a lot of women's wrestlers I genuinely don't like, and there's a lot of them I absolutely admire. I've said quite a few already, but I'm happy to respond to that one, James, because you weren't here at the time. I'm looking forward to the main event. I'm looking forward to Tekla beating 3 dumb bitches. And I'm looking forward to the Takeshita versus Okada match, even though I'm not sure how that's going to go. Like, I really haven't got a clue. And I'm looking forward to, obviously, Will versus Swerve, and then you can include Bandito versus Swerve and Will versus Joe. Alex Windsor versus Willow Nightingale will be ruined if Willow wins. Like, if Willow wins that, then the whole tournament may as well just be stopped. I'm not looking forward to the Stadium Stampede because I don't see the point. Like, I actually want them to do something else for a change. Oh, I don't know. A 5-on-5 elimination. That's if she does win. I'm not sure. One second. Drop some questions in, guys. It doesn't have to be wrestling. Just ask whatever the heck you want. Within reason. Catherine. There will be a shell-shocked victory. Yep. As it stands, Bournemouth not only get Europe, but they'll fight for the fifth Champions League spot on the final day. And this is Bournemouth. Yeah, I'm. It is mental. Like it is mental. But I am ready for my driving test next week. I am ready for it. See how it goes, but I am ready. Are you a bit nervous? If I wasn't a bit nervous, then there's something wrong with me. Yes, even though I am ready for it and I've done a lot of preparation, I've been more focused, I've been channeling this as best as I can. I am ready. And the one thing I'm really happy about is I've been going over the places where I made my mistakes and I've been a lot better where they happened. So I am a little bit nervous, of course. But yes, I am ready to go. I think I will pass this time. I'm not going to go in and say I'm going to pass. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go for it and just say, let's have some fun. I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to do my best to listen and just focus on it. Is there at least one city that you will recommend someone to visit in Scotland? I mean, besides Edinburgh and Glasgow, St Andrews. Inverness, if you like to go really far up north. Ayr, absolutely. Bo'ness, well, that's a town. Linlithgow. There's quite a good few. Dunbar. History and Culture, Dundee. Quite a few. And if you like big cinemas, well, Glasgow's got them, Edinburgh's got them, Dunfermline's got them, and that's just across the train, like across the bridge. Although I intend to drive it because I've got relatives over that side that I want to go and see. Stirling, yep, Stirling Castle is beautiful. The Wallace Monument is right there as well. There's a lot here that you would enjoy. Baltimore. You want me to get shot? If I turn up to Baltimore, I'm going to get shot. I watch too much TV, but yeah, Baltimore, I know I would get shot. Oh, I'm looking for that is a great that is great for MLP. Nice. Which feud in the early AEW days felt underwhelming for you? Felt underwhelming. I hate the fried Mars bar. I fucking hate it. It's so fucking minging. Um, In terms of early AEW feuds that I thought were underwhelming, very easy for me. Jungle Express versus MJF and Wardlow. I would also say the Inner Circle versus the Elite. I actually thought that feud was horrible. The only good thing about that entire feud was Jericho versus Omega constantly. And then obviously it led to Jericho versus Moxley for the title. It would have to be them. It'd have to be those feuds. Can't think of any others actually. In terms of 2019, AEW had, if you're talking about just the men's side, AEW had 4 great feuds in 2019. Leading up to even just even just leading up to like the first episode. Baltimore is one of the US cities slash states I would not want to go to. Is one of them. Least favorite wrestling faction, that should be easy. If you visit Ireland, nah, I'm good. I love Irish people, but nah, I don't intend on going to Ireland. It wouldn't work. And the reason is right there. What was I going to say? Yeah, AEW had 4 great men's feuds in 2019 that really need to stand out. And I'm going to talk about singles feuds because they only had one tag feud, and that was Lucha Bros versus the Elite, the Young Bucks. But in terms of the 4 singles feuds, what's up, Lark Bark? 4 feuds in 2019: Jericho versus Omega, Omega versus Pac, Cody Rhodes versus Dustin Rhodes. Yes, I said it. That feud was great. And then Moxley versus Jericho. For me, they were the 4 best AEW singles feuds in 2019 from the men's side. The women didn't really have much of feuds, so they didn't really build anything until 2020 is when you started seeing women's feuds build for the first time. In 2019, it was mainly just the men. But in terms of underwhelming, well, you've heard mine. MJF and Wardlow versus Jungle Express, and well, you heard the other one. It's true. I think Jericho versus Cody didn't do enough, except for the fact that Cody booked himself to the point that he could be never a champion, which is a fucking stupid thing considering the fact that people wanted him to be world champion. I've heard good things about that interview. I haven't watched it though. No, still wouldn't matter. I'd be like, fuck that. Oh, Vinny Jr. and Mbappe will be crying their arses out. Can't wait. Can't wait. Jude Bellingham as well. That man better behave. Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe, honestly, if I was Mourinho, I would get rid ASAP. He's already got players there that would genuinely work for him. I think those two are two of the worst he could get his hands on. Oh, it was a live interview. I'm surprised. I am really surprised by that. Because you know Ariel Elwani, he does not like to do interviews live. He likes to record them. Unless it's a UFC event, but we all know that's never happening again. Predictions for Double or Nothing will be on Saturday. Just a heads up. So Abil, get ready. Because I want my belt back. I want to be the first free-time champion. It's also fake, Chester. That A&E documentary has lied about how Road Warrior Animal passed. Like, it lied. Top man. Let's have a look at some of these scores. Ooh. City have got nothing. They're not scoring now. Oh yeah, like if you look on the community tab, I posted about his wife. His wife called out A&E for the illegitimacy of the documentary. At least you can have a break for a change. You can prepare for our podcast because we need to discuss. That's what we need to do. Get your ass back into your Discord so we can start discussing it. We need to start discussing that. Bournemouth have basically ended it. It's definitely over now. Like the league's going to Arsenal. The Beanhead Brigade are gonna fucking enjoy this now. We're all doomed. MJF with a comment about WWE, man, he is interesting. A paradigm shift comment. I hope he's. We'll see how that if he gets the intended reaction Your legs need to have their MOT. Lol. Time to block out the word Arsenal. Mm-hmm. Can't even say the word arse because then Arsenal fans will get excited. Definitely. Too bad City have failed at that point. You signed Donnarumma, and I'm a big Donnarumma fan, so this is going to be funny. You signed Donnarumma not to win the league. PSG are in back-to-back Champions League finals. Nothing personal against them, but thank God Pep's going. Hopefully the league becomes more competitive and City's don't. If only. If only. Well, they're bringing in Maresca, so who knows what happened there. But next season, the league has to be better because we can't let Arsenal fucking have back-to-back titles. If Arsenal get back-to-back championships, then the war's over. Did you watch the greatest moments on A&E? No. I did not. Didn't know that was a thing. Fucking hell, James. Now that's funny. What the hell did Keane tag me in? What is the greatest opening line to a song, for God's sake? Did you hear about Nash wanting to start a union? Is it called is it 6 minutes have been added on? Bournemouth versus City. Is it the union of is it the union of teared quads? Sorry, I'll apologize. 27 years since Phantom Menace theater debut. That is correct. The union of crying like a little bitch. The FC27 part is so fucking underrated. I absolutely love that comment. Tonight is a dark night for the world of football. Yep. You're going to see Mando on Thursday. Cool. He certainly is a greedy, egotistical prick. No, Gallagher's seen enough. I mean, he's still got all that to manage. 21 years ago, Revenge of the Sith was released. Absolutely. Also, shout out to fucking Darby Allin for his German suplex against Takeshita. That suplex was absolutely fantastic. No, I've just found somebody that doesn't understand what a workman's champion is. Yeah. I mean, for me, I was 8 years old. For me, it was just go and watch the movie. Okay, there we go. This is getting good. I mean, it's not. Revenge of the Sith is the third best Star Wars movie, but it's got the best lightsaber duel. What's up, Nick? Yeah, not a lot, mate. Just sitting, chatting about fucking nothing. you know, I'm not too bad. How are you doing? Catherine cooling down is like asking a band of firemen to stop a raging inferno. Catherine doesn't stop so easily, but that is a good one. Still can't get over that fullbacks and a striker who have a chance on FC27 comment. That's too damn funny. Trying to get some tracks for this weekend. 4 live streams. My creative is very stifled right now. I know the feeling. Try and do some instrumental stuff. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, the buggers have won the league. It's oh well. Star Wars is leading the way. Star Wars leads the way on everything. Best movie franchise, the lot. That's one thing me and you will never celebrate on Josiah. We don't celebrate Champions League. We celebrate winning them. Oh, wait. Yeah, quality sport. Football is just top notch. Yep, full time. Kind of glad I didn't watch that game, but there we go. Can't get into it as someone who can't use. I don't want to laugh, but that is an underrated. Fuck. That I don't want to laugh, but that is such a fucking it's a brilliant comment. But I hate the fact you can't use V, but that is a fucking brilliant. I love the fact that you've been able to do it in such a way that actually fits to yourself, but damn. 2 hours for one goal. Where are the sharp objects? I mean, in essence, like it's slightly more different to what it used to be. There's some things with the modern game I don't like compared to the older style. Um, it's just more fast paced stuff nowadays, but it doesn't feel as much. If you go back to like say 20 years ago, for me that like 20, 30 years ago was when football was at its best. Right now, it's like watching a shark getting chased by a goldfish. It doesn't make sense. Although that probably would happen. It would be so funny. Cat, you can't say anything. True. I've seen sports and I don't agree with how it's done. And like I've supported like the youth football here, like just because obviously like well, like I've watched like youth games here because obviously I've got it used to be in that way, but like I used to play myself when I was younger. I used to play when I was younger. But see the way football is now, it's not as good as it used to be. Like I can give you a couple of examples of how bad the game is now than what it was 20 years ago. The parents in this state are the worst. I feel like they need to encourage more to get into the sport. Like that's the one way to get better. I mean, to be fair, Abu, soccer is an English word. They created it as soccer and then renamed it to football, but that's because obviously the Scottish showed England how to play football because we're an inventive nation. But we taught England how to play football, even though English people created the sport. I mean, I think that's brilliant. They couldn't master their own sport. Other people had to show them how to play the game. No wonder they've not won a trophy since 1966. I mean, considering the size, wealth, and available talent, they do, yes. They do. But the last time they played us, they didn't really do anything. And to be fair, England get relegated from tournaments that they compete in. Scotland either don't show up or they don't get relegated. They get promoted. That's something we've got England don't have, to be fair, but it's not really worth celebrating. It's not worth celebrating at all. Although, when it comes to international tournaments, I'm more inclined to my German side. So I stand by more my German side than anything else. Hockey, I've watched some hockey games. It's a fucking good laugh. The offside rule is really shit. The offside rule is never judged correctly. It's never done properly. It's the same with the handball rule. What's up, Stephen? I'm not looking forward to the Scotland game in the World Cup. Which one? The Haiti game? That'll be a joke. The Morocco game? It'll be just whose defense is worse on the day. And Brazil are going to absolutely humiliate Scotland. I'm not looking forward to that one. It's never clear and it's never concise. Exactly. It's the biggest problem with the sport is those two rules. The sheer level of horrible officiating The officiating is so bad. It has to change. But no one's going to do it. Don't know why. I think the only way it'll happen is if people start being honest about the game. Like, they actually work in the game. That's the only way it gets better. Do you have PS5? I do indeed. Sitting right in front of me. Well, it's plugged in because I've got my Elgato here. Yo, what's up, Jamie? My PS5's plugged in my Elgato, which is plugged into one of my monitors. It's sitting right beside me, so 2K26 WWE. That game's okay. I have not played it in a little while. I need to because I've got to get the SWA back up and running because I've not done enough. It's been a while since I've done those streams, which is really embarrassing. I've got a lot of content to catch up on. SWA, I know I've got the new podcast with James to do as well, the classic gaming podcast. We've got to do that as well, which is going to be a lot of fun. We need to sort that out. Here Comes the Pain. I have it. I've still got Here Comes the Pain. I've still got Just Bring It. I've still got Shut Your Mouth. Ah, cool. Get them characters. You can take the character off my game as well if you need to use them. I've got a lot of them. WrestleMania 2000, yep. And then I got this bad boy from one of my best pals for my birthday. Yep, I've still got my GameCube. I've got a GameCube, PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, original Xbox, WrestleMania times 8. Yeah, I've got that down here as well. WrestleMania X8 and WrestleMania 19, two different games, and I need to get my hands back on Day of Reckoning and Day of Reckoning 2. And then I've got all the SmackDown versus Raw games. I've got still got the TNA game. I've got Legends of Wrestling. I've got some 64 games. I've got the WCW NWO game. I've got a lot of fucking games. WrestleView is fun. But that's one thing I'm looking forward to doing with James is just talking about classic games for like an hour and a half, 2 hours when we start doing this podcast. Me and James are going to have a shitload of fun. You know, the opening ceremony of the World Cup, I booked Slipknot just to tell Infantino to put. That would be awesome. Hopefully he'll jump on at some point. Hopefully he will. He's just a busy man. Paraphrasing, he's just a common man. The train game, nice. He's not that busy. Fair. Wait, that's this weekend, isn't it? Yeah, the Revolution Rumble is this weekend. Fuck. I forgot about that for Rev Pro. I forgot. Some of the 2K games are good, but the rest of them need to be. The TNA game's great. The online servers still work, which is genuinely crazy. Oh, did he? Oh, that's brilliant. It certainly is. It has its moments where it's just really shit, but it is a fun industry. That industry holds a lot that matters. Well, however they do it, I suppose, but it is awesome. Do, 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 do. God almighty, that's one scary amount of hair. The AEW game, I've still got it, but I think it could have had a lot. It could have been a lot better, you know. Like I think it had potential. Like it had potential, but it failed off. So I'm spitballing a crazy idea. Okay, what's that? What the fuck? Sick. That sounds cool. If you go ahead with that, go for it. Nikki is all in. You have to fly it. I mean, I'm 30 next year. Fuck knows how my 30th is gonna go. See what I can do. I've got no idea. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can add Tauros to the solo list for normal types. We'll fantasy book the whole show. I would just give you ideas and you just run with it. I think it's now 2-0 Chelsea. I am Kane. Nice. That's awesome, Steve. You know what's good now? Since those Muppets have now won the league, can we go get rid of Arsenal Fan TV? I feel like now their purpose is gone. I am Kane. I am stupid. I got burned for being called Kane. I get ribbed by The Rock. I am a horrible former champion. I know it's bad, but I did like that. That was fun. There's always good memories. Have you seen See No Evil? I have seen See No Evil. 38 in October. Nice. You've got to be kidding. No. What? No fucking way. No way that happened. Have you seen who was on 83 weeks a couple of days ago? What the fuck? Yep. May 19. It wasn't me, it was him. Fucking Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross was on Eric Bischoff's podcast 3 days ago. What the fuck? If Spurs go, I will fucking laugh to the end of time. Why WWE's? Oh, someone's actually put up a video of him, the imposter Kane story. That was so bad. There was so much potential in that, and they fucked it. You're going down, down, down with down. Nah, I think you'll gladly do your bit against Tottenham. For good laugh, you should. This is the one time I'm supporting your club. Fucking. I fucking hate Liverpool. We all know that. You've got nothing left. Fair enough. At least you tried. It's the hope that kills you. Can we reenact The Rock go against Kane? Let's do this. I am Kane. Tell you what, I'm actually gonna do something because I've not watched the video. I'm actually gonna do the full thing. I'm actually gonna do it just for you. Oh wait, you've never heard that. Rewind. My name is Kane. I am a Rudy Poo candy ass. There you go. I'm too kind to the people. I mean, humor is my attempt. I try to be funny. I won. I won. Let's party. Fire coming out of the post. Fire coming out of your ass. You're up here doing jumping jacks. Oh, because you can talk. Well, The Rock's in a good mood tonight. He's going to give you the microphone so you can come down here and say, my name is Kane, and I'm a Rudy Poo candy ass. That one will never get old, as mocking all the 5 opponents before Armageddon. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'd like to get a big glass of milk, eat some chocolate chip cookies, and maybe take free Viagra. Or maybe The Rock will have to beat Rikishi. Beat Rikishi. I did it for The Rock. I did it for the people. I did it for. Oh, shut up, you phone wearing fatty. Or maybe The Rock will have to beat The Undertaker. Beat him so bad that one more time he rises and goes, die, die, die. And all that other crap. Or maybe The Rock will have to defeat the game. That means you gotta beat the game in the middle of the ring. And I got a $3 slut for a wife. Or, better yet, or maybe The Rock has to beat Stone Cold there, but get in my pickup truck, drink some Steve Wise, listen to some Backstreet Boys. If you smell Viagra. Well, The Rock is cooking. There you go, folks. There you go. Bit of fun for you. Don't say I don't give to the fucking audience, because I do. Bob, but my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is. To be fair, growing up before I discovered Bret Hart, which was not long after, he was my favorite wrestler. The Rock is still one of my favorite wrestlers, but what he is now is just a prick. The amount of shit I can remember is crazy. Happy birthday to Steph. You're a hoe with big breasts. So take the night off, I'm hooking. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. That is true. Brock Lesnar has returned. I swear, you guys are end up going to get me in a lot of trouble. If you keep making me do these, you're going to get me in so much trouble. Just don't ask me to do the Booker T one. That's all I'm asking. Don't make me do the Booker T one. Then I'm fucking screwed. I mean, look, you got the gore and the whore. I'm not doing the Booker T one. I'm not doing it. I'll get in serious trouble because too many people are sensitive these days. Like I can't do it. I can't do it. I actually think YouTube would probably take it down. Like they would probably come after me. If only I had like a mini Booker T though, that would be fun. All right, there is one I will do just for fun, and it's not Booker T. But I know for a fact I have, and it was it was okay. Although it's Hulk Hogan, so fuck the guy. There is one I will do, and this will make people laugh. I know people will like this one. I just need to get one little bit from it. Let me just find it. I just need one little bit. Oh dear God, I am going to get in. Reese, you're a bold man for this. You're bold, but who fucking cares? We're gonna do this. We are going to do this one. Now the Rock is not done. You see, Mick Foley, The Rock is in a very giving mood as well. Now, Kane, since you just want to find things, Benoit, all you want to do is prove things. Well, The Rock is going to make you both very happy men tonight. You see, before you two come down here, face The Rock and Rikishi, The Rock wants you to go find a quiet place tonight. We're going to meditate. You two, nobody else. Go find yourselves a nice, quiet place where you can be alone. And all your dreams can come true. Now, Kane, your dream is to find things. Benoit, your dream is proving things. Well, this is how you do it. When you're going with yourself, Benoit, pull your pants down. Go ahead, Benoit, pull down your pants and prove to Kane that you're not a woman. And Kane, since you want to find things, you go and find the penis that Benoit claims he has. It's only one because it's one of the best fucking promos of all time. There you go. And that ain't offensive. It's just funny. With your 33-pound head and your Mickey Mouse tattoos. The Rock's going to give you 2 more tattoos. One on one butt cheek, one on the other butt cheek. The Rock's black boot going straight up your ass. Again, very appropriate statement because, again, his boots were black. Totally not going to hell, but it's okay. Any other requests? We may as well make that now. We may as well do that. Wasn't that before the Fatal 4-Way they had it Unforgiven? Yes, it was. It was before the Fatal 4-Way. 3 stages of hell we just passed with candy asses. Yep. So if you've got any more requests, feel free, but it doesn't just have to be Rock promos, for fuck's sake. You smell from the bathroom. You should have smelled what the Croc was cooking. I'm a nugget. I love that impression that guy does of Owen Hart. Absolute peak. To be fair, I do like the one he does a Billy Gunn when he says that when you're when you're coming to the ring and your theme song goes off. Well, I'm an asshole. See you later, mate. Have a good gin. I'm gonna go another 5 or so minutes. Check out what I put on post on Discord. Perfect example of football fans when we hear Pep is leaving. Let's have a look. Tell you what, everyone that's left in the chat can have 1 question each before we wrap up. MJF calling out fucking MJF calling out Malachi Black. I fucking love it. Fucking hell. Nicely done. Thoughts on Bill Goldberg? Bill Goldberg. He doesn't like to be called Bill Goldberg. He likes just to be called Goldberg. Well, Bill Goldberg. No, please. Use his name. Bill Goldberg. Yeah, Darby Allin doesn't care about his body. It's just funny. MJF calling out this Jewish regime was he really is fucking hilarious. He calls out his own community. That guy's mental. But yeah, I'll let everyone have in the chat. I'll let you all have one question each for everybody, and then after that we'll call it a night. So first person to get your question in, obviously will get answered first. So fire away. He doesn't like double B. He likes triple B. Don't know how that ties into Alicia, but he likes triple B. It wouldn't surprise me if he tries. Michael Cole is just a dick. He thinks he's important, but he's not. What is your dream date with Ash? Going on a date with someone else and not knowing that she exists. That's the dream date. and watching someone eliminate her from wrestling. I'd say life, but that's too harsh. You can't always get what you want. Jim Ross is the best commentator? Yeah. Hands down. Hands down, 100%. He had everything. What was the best segment in any company that made you entertained? That's a fucking good question. The best segment for me ever. Oh, fuck. For me, the best ever segment is a tie between two. So number one, actually, no, it's between three, actually. Number one is the Raw's War episode when it leads up to Invasion, when Stone Cold just returns and beats the shit out of everybody. Number two, Eddie Guerrero's promo on Brock Lesnar before No Way Out 2004. And then the other one is when Bret Hart says if he doesn't come back to Canada with the championship, he'll never wrestle in America again. But that's WWE/WWF. My favorite TNA segment ever was Kurt Angle's debut. WCW obviously was Sting at Uncensored when he repels in and beats the shit out of everyone with a baseball bat. My favorite AEW segment was Okada, Jay White, Adam Cole, and sorry, Catherine, Hangman Page. Because that was just quality. That segment there for me was quality. To be fair, one other segment I thought was absolutely brilliant was Kurt Angle snapping at the "You Suck" chants in 2005. That was absolutely hilarious. He just snaps. It's just too damn good. What if WCW had emerged victorious in the Monday Night War? Would they have maintained their initial level of excellence? Nope, they would not. I actually think they would have had the same problem as WWE. Who do you compete with? The Monday Night War was not supposed to be the end of one promotion. That's the problem. It was just see who could end up just being the best with the ratings and the best product. It should never have been about WCW disappearing. That was the one problem with the Monday Night Wars. It's why I'll never forgive AOL and Time Warner and those chief execs. Pretty much. It took, when you actually look at wrestling as a whole, it took wrestling 5-6 years to recover after the Monday Night War. When TNA got to its best, when they brought in Kurt Angle. They'd already had a great 2005, but 06 was really where it changed. That line from JR is one of the absolute peak lines I've ever heard. It's just the way he delivers it. Like, he had such a unique delivery with words. The WWE ECW sucked. I agree. It started off well, and then that was it. For me, WWE ECW was good until December to Dismember. After that, horrible. Because I don't care what anyone says, Durag Vince was an insult. Having Johnny Nitro win the title instead of CM Punk was horrible, even though I'm a big Johnny Nitro, John Morrison, Johnny TV, Johnny Impact, all that type of fan. I am a John Morrison fan, but still, that was crap. Well, John Hennig. Having Jack Swagger winning the title was horrible. Having Kane, Mark Henry all be ECW champion was stupid. And then having the title go from Christian to that big fucking donkey when it was horrible. They really they could have had one of the best products if they did not fucking deliberately sabotage it. No wonder Paul Heyman went, fuck this, I'm out. No wonder. ECW did have a zombie. And they had a vampire left to suck blood, although we know that Christian was sucking something else. If you actually look at it, when you look at what ECW represented, when they brought in the WWE ECW version, the only people that won the title that actually was understandable to watch it with was CM Punk, Christian, RVD, Tommy Dreamer, and Matt Hardy. Even though by then he was holding the Gimp belt. ECW in the 90s was so much better. So absolutely. I slightly tolerated the Big Slow as the champion, but I really didn't care. What do you think of Brock Lesnar's return? It just sums up that Brock Lesnar is a Kurt Angle mark because he's copying Kurt Angle. But I don't see the need I don't see the need for it. I don't see the point. I think it's pretty stupid because it's. I tell you what, it's done. It's pretty much buried Obafemi. All you Obafemi fans, there's his future. Would ECW have seen greater success with an HBO deal? No. Oh yeah, absolutely. Dawn Marie and Francine were incredible. Chris Candido, unfortunately, was stuck with Tammy Sitch. I feel bad for him. Oh, Francine with Shane Douglas. What a partnership. Absolute perfection. Francine is one of the gutsiest valets ever. Incredible. What did you think of Brock Lesnar's return, Josiah? Right. I will take 3 more questions and then I'm wrapping up. I genuinely thought we wouldn't see him again either, but now he's copying Kurt Angle. I'm not surprised. But again, it diminishes Obafemi. You want to build a new star. You've now just basically you're now going to turn him into Brock Lesnar's bitch. Brock is not losing in Italy. There's no way he loses now in Italy. It wouldn't surprise me if they do a third match at SummerSlam. And nobody's asking for it either. Two more minutes, guys, so we might have enough time for 1 or 2 more questions. When it gets to 2 hours, I am wrapping up. Let's see what comes in first. You got 90 seconds. The pay cut money. Yeah, to Brock, he's like, I ain't coming in cheap. Fucking give me good money. Yeah, but we have to fire X amount of talent. So, did you enjoy catfights? They did. They were all right, actually. They were all right. I just preferred the wrestling, like the overall wrestling. I thought ECW were really good with match-based storytelling, but like some of the feuds they had were genuinely fucking incredible. I might do some of that as like member videos, like classic ECW matches, watch-alongs. 25 seconds. So, final question. One more question. I'll take one more. What do you got, people? If I don't get a question before the end, we'll just wrap up at 2 hours, which is 12 seconds. Four, three, two. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Danhausen is just weird, but he makes sense. Paul, oh, fuck's sake, Josiah. Yeah, fire him. I'm all right with that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight. I really do appreciate it. Tomorrow, myself and Josiah are back. We're going to have a lot of fun. Stephen, thank you for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Myself and Josiah are back tomorrow. Dan might be with us. We don't fucking know. We'll see how he's doing. But in the meantime, I appreciate everyone who's tuned in tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will see you on the next one. Night, folks.